It's me, Devin. Welcome back to Simulated Soapbox. It is a beautiful day. It was cold as hell this morning, but now I'm kind of burning the fuck up. But fashion is endless, and I'm not taking none of this shit off. Period. I'm just not. You'll. I'm sorry if you don't know. You don't know. If you know, you know. These are my nails. Yes, they're press-ons, bitch. Get in my nail tech. Get in my lash tech. Her name is Victoria's Destiny on Facebook. I feel like it's Viora Aesthetics on Instagram. Yeah, the girl who did my hair, braids by Mia. I don't want to pronounce her name wrong. She was so sweet to me. She was so nice, and she did not play by my hair. It's so crispy still. I've been putting growth oil on it. It's been growing like fuck. I got so much new growth, but it's still fresh because she did not play. And yeah, universal nails on the nails. I love my nail tech. She don't fuck around. I wish we was in the same state. We're so across the whole entire world from each other. Anywho, let's get into it. I've been gone because I've been living my life. I've been actually inspired by actual real life things. Like, I don't know. We'll get into that. But I felt like I didn't want to keep doing my episodes over and over again because it felt like I was starting to repeat myself because I was literally in a season. I was living the same things. I was having to go through the same things over and over again until I learned a lesson. And then I learned a lesson. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we are. So yeah, I just honestly think I didn't want to do another one of these until I actually had something to talk about. And today, I want to bring up the question of why see the world when you've got the beach. Let's get into it. Like, why see the world when you've got the beach? And this is very metaphorical. Please don't be fucking stupid. I don't want to get angry. Basically, I want to talk about being okay with stability, even if it's not something that you have as ideal. I hope that made sense, because it makes sense to me. I'm not explaining that shit. Because it's like, with me, I don't really like this life, but it's very temporary, and I know that, and I should be okay with that. There are a lot of things that I take for granted. There are a lot of things I don't think about and take into consideration. And I get very, very salty and very, very angry sometimes. And it's not really fair to like the universe and everything that protects me, God, everything that protects me, because I feel like they be working overtime. It's a lot of shit that goes on in my life that could really destroy me. And I don't see it at all because that's just like not something that's destined for me to see. I'm not supposed to see it, and it's not supposed to be. It's not going to happen. It's a whole bunch of weapons that are formed against me, but none of those bitches are going to perish. It's really, or prosper, or whatever the fuck the shit says. So, like, it's really just being okay with just staying in the now because it could be way worse. And I'm trying to develop something better, so I need to sit the fuck down. Literally. Which brings me to my next topic, being and having a different perspective on a lot of situations. I look so good right now. I found my glasses. Shout out to Sexy Ray. I'm seeing her this Sunday. I love you so much. Anyway. But being grateful on certain situations, like a couple of months ago, no shade, no tea, I was about to quit my job on the spot. No 2 weeks resignation, no job. Like, in the economy that we had, I did not have a backup job, none of that shit. I was just so sick of being treated poorly that I did not. And then let's talk about how I did not advocate for myself fully all the way before I was thinking about quitting. I was just sick of shit, and I wasn't saying anything fully because of the people who was around me, you know. And they was like not trying to say shit because they like to be abused and be silent. I don't know who says this. I'm gonna figure it out. But one of my favorite quotes is, if you are silent about the way they killed you, they will lie and say you like it. You liked it. It's a very good and real ass quote, because it was very me. Like, if you don't tell people about how you feel, you're going to feel undervalued. And that's how I felt, but I didn't do a lot of things to change it. In the current situation that I really did not need to get out of, like quitting a stable job in 2023 in this economy is crazy as fuck. I would have been on cocaine. That would have been methamphetamine and K2 in my bloodstream. Because why the fuck would I do that? I have a very good and stable job. I just had very temporary big emotions. And I was trying to act on that shit right then and there. And then I was like, I took into consideration what was going on in my life. I had a trip that I was going on. I enjoyed that trip so fucking much. I went to DC and had the time of my motherfucking life. Oh my God. I don't care what nobody say. I don't travel. So, like, when I do, it's so fun. A lot of good people came in contact with me. I came in contact with them. And I love that shit. Like, because in my city, everybody's just weak as hell. They don't be thinking big. They don't do, like, compliments, like, non-hating ass bitch shit. They don't do that. It's really sad. It's really weird. And when I was out of town, I was just getting a lot of energy that was, like, really inspiring. And that's also why I came back home and I was like, why the fuck would I see the world? I have the beach. I actually love being in my hometown. I actually love being here. It's just I have to learn how to make the most of it. So I also want to talk about watching what I say and my intentions with what I say, because I think this has a very big thing to do with your beach. Perspective is really everything, and if you fuck around and have a negative one, that's gonna be exactly what your life is about. And I don't know how else to explain that shit, but just try to do better, buddy. I don't know. And this has actually came into fruition all summer. A lot of bad shit was happening back to back to back to back, but it wasn't anything directly affecting me. And it was because I was surrounded by people who don't shut the fuck up and set good intentions and let the world do what it has to do and God do what they have to do. They take things and they put things in their minds because of anxiety. Like, let's say, I have a good example because I'm just talking shit right now and it's not making sense. But I got a good example because I'm really good at examples. So this summer, we was getting windows put in. Our fucking windows was taken out. The toilet stopped working and shit. The water literally stopped working because we had a fat ass hole in our pipes. And then some other shit happened that cost a lot of money to my mom. Every single instance was back to back to back. And it was back to back to back because in every single instance she was talking a lot. And not just letting God do what he has to do. Not just seeing what the universe has in store for us. Like, as a whole entire household. Not even just her individually. Because that affected all of... Oh, fuck. Our air went out, bitch. In August. That was the third one. Our fucking air went out. You ever had your air go out in Alabama in August? Back to back to back, bitch. Not in weeks, in days. Like, it was so horrible. And every single time mama would just be saying, hopefully the water doesn't break. Hopefully nothing happens to the water. Boom! A fat ass hole in your pipes. Hold on. Stay with me though. In every situation though, although it kind of, I feel like, was brought up against us because of our intentions and how we were speaking negatively on our situation, we came in contact with a lot of good people. Like, oh, it was a lot of bullshit back. Like, oh my God, it was so much bullshit back to back to back. But we came in contact with a lot of good people. Literally. The people who did our windows, there was a situation with, like, some big girl shit I cannot explain, but, like, how payments go, because you cannot pay, like, unless you're, like, Kanye West, you cannot pay for windows. And I mean, unless you fucking Chief Keef or somebody, you know, who... I don't have a fucking money stack, so, and neither do my mama. So it's like she has to do the payment plans, and they was like, oh, sorry, we don't do that payment plan no more. After they put the fucking windows in, we like, what the fuck you mean you don't do that payment plan no more? You just said and sent these niggas, they need to get paid. They're not leaving our shit. They was just here for an hour. It was crazy, but the people were so kind. People were so nice and so generous to us, and we'll never ever go, you know, we have somebody else who can do it cheaper now. Or for instance, the man who fixed the pipe in the basement for us, he was very kind, and he gave my mama a lot of discounts because he seen that she was living by herself with a lot of kids, just two, but you know. And so yeah, like honestly, just set intentions, and that shit just opened my eyes. So now I shut the fuck up and I let things do what they have to do, and they do very well. And now my beach is beautiful, and it's getting better. Like I'm starting, in a minute I'm gonna have mermaids floating around this bitch, because like my beach is gonna be like that, because I'm setting intentions and I'm shutting the fuck up and I'm letting God and the world do what it has to do. And I just honestly encourage anybody else who's feeling very stuck in control. I had to let go of control. Being stuck in control, just shut the fuck up, let things do what they do, and if they go well, that means that you're doing things well. Just keep letting things do what the fuck they do. If something's just like, step in, intervene a little bit, change it, tweak it a little bit, and keep going. But ultimately, you need to give it to God. I say I trust you, God, a lot. And after I say shit like that, I get money on, and I have fun on. This is really some simple shit. I'm trying to give y'all a blueprint. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's talk about the difference between being too comfortable with the situation and just waiting for right things to happen and keep working on your dreams, which is another fact that I wanted to talk about, getting easy money and following your dreams. So let's just jumble it all together. Sometimes you can really feel like you a bum. If you're anything like me and you like really is a go-getter, well, you sitting the fuck down not doing nothing, you can feel like a bum, and it make you want to do something. Sometimes you don't need to do anything. That's your body and everything saying, shut the fuck down. Your beach is okay right now. We doing something. We renovating. There's nothing really you can do about it. Just sit down. Like, I've been having a different relationship with money lately. A better relationship with money. But also, I've been learning how, like, to let go of certain anxieties I have when it comes to almost going broke. I don't know, like, if anybody who's watching this gets really weird when they feel like they finna be broke, but I start tweaking this shit. I start acting like Ike Turner when I feel like I'm finna go broke. It is so bad. I don't know why. It is because I grew up very poor, and like, I don't want to ever do that shit ever again. And so it's like I gotta keep the money on. I can't. It's like in my brain when I don't have it, it's like, oh, you're finna die, bitch. You might as well just cut the cord right now. Or you need to go get some money in right now. Don't think about nobody. Don't talk about nobody. But I'm like, hold on. I have a beach. I have a mother. I have a father. I have a grandmother. I have a brother. I have two brothers. I have a nephew. I have extended family. I have a best friend. I got buku fucking friends that, oh wait, hold on. I got enough friends. They real ass niggas, and they is about that life, and they really will do what they say they will do. And they don't fuck around about me. They don't play, and yeah. So it don't matter if I have three. All that matters is I am valued and I am loved, and that is something that I need to consider when I'm thinking about money, because it's like, hold on, let me see my beach. It might not have a fat ass wad of cash right now. But who the fuck knows? Right now I have everything I need. I'm okay right now. I'm okay. I have Netflix. I have Hulu. I got Disney Plus. I got movies anywhere. You bitches don't even know about that. Let's talk about it. I'm blessed and I'm okay and I'm taken care of. It'll come. My beach is okay. I don't need to see the world right now. I'm really hoping I'm tapping in. Like, I hope this shit is making sense. You don't need to see the beach right now. Maybe. Unless you need to see the beach right now. You need to know if it's for you or if it's not for you. That's all I'm trying to say. Know whether or not your stability is comfort and stagnant, or if it's just for right now. Let's just give a shout out to these trees. It's fall. They're evergreens. So don't fucking play with them. I'm just looking at them. I'm sorry. I'm a nature freak. Anyway, also, if you don't like your beach, know that you have the power to change it. Know that any condition that you don't like, if your beach is not okay, if you don't like your relationship with your mom, if you don't like the fact that you're not getting a lot of money on, if you don't like that you hate every nigga but you want to be in love, change it. It's your beach. Do what you want to do. If you don't like how niggas treat you, change it. If you don't like how strangers treat you, you also have the power to change that. Like, it's so crazy how much you can control in your life and how much you can't. It's kind of like yin and yang, and it's a paradox. But anyway, that's besides the point. You can only really change your life. Try to make the most impact on yourself and see what it does for other people. Don't try to directly impact other people. This is your beach. You might be able to visit somebody's beach for a day, but you have to come back to yours. So it's like, make that shit about you. Do what you have to do for you. Sometimes that means sitting the fuck down, looking at your beach, and maybe taking a swim. Don't change shit about it. It's not going under renovation state. Keep it like that. That could be for a month, a year, 10 years, or for the rest of your life. Life is crazy, and it's very, 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 very unpredictable. Do what you have to do for you. I love everybody who watches these. Shout out to my friends who are gonna watch them. I love y'all. Shout out to anybody new. Hello. Can y'all hear me smack? Anyway, yeah. That's all I have to say for this episode. I feel like I've said everything. Oh, except for Edward Scissorhands is not a fucking Halloween movie. It's a Christmas movie. And y'all need to do y'all research. I'm not doing this shit. Do your research on how it starts in the summer, ends in December. It has really nothing to fucking do with Halloween. Stop. Like, stop. And also, I'm back on my core line shit. Be very careful of how you come to me, because I'm not fucking around. When I watch Coraline over and over and over and over and over again, it actually does something to my brain chemistry. I start acting like her, but like mentally. But you know, if you know, if you know. If you don't, you don't. And yeah, Halloween was yesterday. Today's November 1st. It's my mom's birthday month. My best friend just had her birthday. My mom's having her birthday. Happy birthday, mommy and my best friend. 2 Scorpios, very scary women. Would not recommend fucking with them. But yeah, we'll see what my November looks like. I'm very happy that I did this. I feel like I don't really be talking to my therapist for real. This is my therapy now. So yeah, like, I'm really glad that I did this. I need to get a lot of shit out of my chest. Don't start seeing the world until you've got your beach together. I might not be talking about directly what Frank Ocean was talking about, even though he's a sexy genius. Just, why would you want to see the world when you've got your beach right here? Take a moment. Take a moment. Take a moment. Because your beach might be an attraction. You might not even need to go see the world. Niggas might be trying to go see you. You feel me? Like, it's so crazy what life can do. So yeah, I'm about to stand up so y'all can see how crazy I went. Don't be like, and have a heart attack watching this shit because of my swag. It's not that deep. It's a calm little fit. And best friend, if you see that I took your jacket and you mad, I'm sorry. I just found it when I was trying to look for my puffy coats, and you didn't really want this shit. No way, you don't miss it. Yeah. All of the people who did every service I did, lashes, every service I have, lashes, braids, and nails, will be tagged in this video, because I do not play about promoting a black woman, especially when they're professional. and nice. And everybody who I come in contact with is super nice and super professional. Bye. Well, not bye yet. You know you gotta see my fit, but like, you know, let me move this shit. Kind of little fit. Stop. 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 It's a little. It's a little. It's a little. It's a little. Alright. For real and seriously, now I'm leaving. Shout out to Sexy Red for summoning my glasses back to me once again. I love you. Okay, for real. Bye.